Well, hello there. Hope everyone's doing well wherever you are viewing from. I have 1 week left. 1 week until I start walking the Camino. So I just thought I would make a video sharing some of my final thoughts before I start this 490 mile or 575, depending on timing, mile journey, and what I've done to get ready for it. So right now I'm feeling about, I don't know, 80-90% confident physically with the training I've done. Now that the school year is over, I can get any last minute training in. There's probably going to be a couple days with the flight and Paris to Bayonne to St. John's situation where I won't be able to walk as much. I'll try maybe just some light walking, but I figure if I hit it heavy from now until the day I travel, my body will be able to be recovered and ready. So I start flying out Wednesday and get to Paris around noon on Thursday. I'm going to do some sightseeing, I gave myself a little bit of time for, possible delays or whatever, but see the city, and then Friday I take the train down to where I need to be for the start of the Camino, get everything I need. Saturday I start walking. So yeah, physically I'm feeling pretty good. Mentally, and emotionally, I get a lot of people asking me about how excited I am, and I'm really trying my best to temper my excitement. The reason being is that from what I've read from other people who have done the Camino is that you can make it a lot easier on yourself if you just treat it like a casual walk and take your breaks when needed. So I don't want to attack the walk harder than I need to. Some of my recent walks I've been feeling really excited and walking at like a 3.2 mile an hour pace, getting 5 miles in within an hour and a half, and I feel good at that pace. I think when I have my pack on, which will be 8 to 10 pounds probably, you're gonna have to test that out. That'll probably be the next video I make, and the last one before I leave. I'm sure having a little bit of weight will slow me down just a touch, but if I just keep a steady pace, get a walking stick too, I should be able to just do around a 3 mile an hour pace, go for, I don't know, 3-4 hours, take a break, do the second half, get done, and that'll be my plan each day. Again, the average of what I'll be doing will be between 15 to 20 miles, some days shorter, some days maybe longer, but I don't want to do anything more than 20 within the first week, to make sure my body is adjusted. But 15 miles is about 32,000 steps, 20 miles about 44,000 steps. So if I need to take 1 or 2 breaks, I should be done most days within 6-7 hours easily. So that's my plan. Just take a nice steady pace and take my breaks to hydrate, stretch. I got some foot cream stuff. I think the one thing that I'm most worried about, it keeps popping into my mind, is blisters or injury. And if I just hydrate, stretch, and put on the foot cream stuff, I should be good. So I'm feeling as prepared as I can on that front. We'll see. My plan for these videos is to try to do one a day, kind of like in this format here. And starting to go uphill, so you might hear me huffing and puffing. My plan is to do a video a day, showing some of the experiences. I go from city to city, village to village, if you will, and just share that journey. And I don't think, at least right now, that doing these videos or taking the time to do them will take away from my trip. In fact, I think it'll help me, because I'll get to have something to maybe distract myself a little bit. One person I was talking to online who did the Camino said the biggest part is really, or the most challenging part is really the mental aspect. And if I can distract myself a little bit, if I'm feeling mentally bored, that can occupy 30 to 60 minutes of my Camino, just thinking about what to do for those videos and sharing those experiences. But I got my new pack ready to go. My socks, I'm wearing a new pair of socks right now, and I love them. They're awesome. Went to REI, got everything I need, and new pair of hiking pants that are amazing. And yeah, just looking forward to it. So I look forward to just bringing y'all with me on the journey, as well as capturing what that journey's going to be like. Now, as far as my goals are concerned, I think a few of my goals are, well, number one, to have fun. As I've recently been reminiscing on some former travel experiences I've done, it's that some of the most memorable days are the ones where things go wrong, and just keeping a positive mindset and having fun, embracing those moments. Like when I was in South America and the buses kept breaking down, or I kept losing my headphones over and over again. That it's all part of the journey. Another goal of mine, I think, is just going to be to meet people and make friends along the way. I'm really excited about that, because everyone's going along the same direction for the most part, that I should be running into a lot of the same people over and over again. And that's really exciting to me, and I can't wait to see what people those are that I'm going to get a chance to connect with. So having fun, meeting new people, obviously enjoying the history and the sights and the experience, taking as much from this experience for myself as I can, and embracing each part of the journey. A lot of cars on the road today. I hope you can still hear me okay. If I pause, it's just because I'm waiting for him to drive by. But just really embracing the journey and all the experiences that come with it. Whether I'm in a albergue with no power, getting my feet washed by monks, which I guess is an option, drinking wine from a fountain, stuff like that. I'm just really excited about. Another goal of mine is to process past, present, and future parts of my life, taking the time and space I need to focus on what are some things I can learn from, grow from, ways I can deepen my gratitude and appreciation for the life I have, and ways I can be mentally and emotionally prepared for future parts of my life that are coming up that are pretty exciting. So those are some of my goals. One second. Wondering if we have any more baseball games today. Out to the track. As far as other goals of mine, I think physically, getting in better shape, where I was before COVID and before my skydive injury. I'm not sure if I shared this part, but during the COVID days when it's hard to get outside as often, the hobby I took up was skydiving. No better way to socially distance than jumping out of a plane. But I had a bad landing on my last skydive. Did a big flare and dropped like a rock. Either I flared too late or because I was flaring into a turn. It didn't feel like my chute was catching any air, and I just dropped and landed on my tailbone really fast, and probably, I'm pretty sure, broke parts of my tailbone, and I had my back x-rayed and messed up my lower back a little bit, and that took a long time to just recover from. Gained a bit of weight through that experience, but it's been a few years, and I'm just looking forward to getting back on track with my body. No baseball games today. My body is ready to get back to somewhat where it was. And I saw a video recently that really inspired me. There's this man named Richard Hoyt, or Dick Hoyt, and he didn't start running or doing like triathlons, Ironmans, all that stuff until he was 40. And I'm not 40 yet, but he got into that with his son, who suffering from some disabilities. Probably seen him on 60 Minutes or something, and he had like push his son around in a cart and do all these insane Ironmans and stuff while doing that. And he didn't start his physical journey until he was 40. I think he said before that time he didn't do more than a mile or two of running ever. So, just hearing something like that makes me think that, while I've had a lot of positive physical experiences behind me, cross country, swimming, martial arts, that it's still possible for my best to be in front of me. And so I'm looking forward to the Camino kind of rekindling that fire in my belly, and just having the time, the discipline to accomplish that. So yeah, those are my goals. I've already been chatting for another 7 minutes here, but yeah, I'm not sure there's too much else to talk about. Obviously gonna miss my wonderful wife and my animals, my furry children, so much. They all mean the world to me. Gonna miss them like crazy, and can't wait to be reunited with them once I'm done. Um, I do my best to show them love and gratitude as well as I can. Um, but even if I am doing that as well as I can, I like to approach all parts of my life, whether it's my job, my relationships, anything, that I can always try to do better. I can always try to improve on it. And even if I think I'm doing a good job or a fine job at any of those things, you know, why not strive to improve? And I'm looking forward to just deepening that part of my life to levels I've never known. So anyways, nice windy day at the track today. Anyways, thank you all for joining me today. I'll try to do another video soon of when I'm packing. I'll weigh the pack and see if I'm at the weight threshold I'd like to be, or if I'm too heavy, what I need to cut. I'll do that video before I leave, and after that, you know, probably my next video will be when I'm in Paris and then on the Camino. So love y'all. Hope you all are doing well wherever you are viewing from, and that you take some time today to take care of yourself, however that looks like, in some sort of healthy way. Take care. Buen Camino.